Apex Legends has officially been out for over 7 years, and with that is a new season. Season 27 brought many changes to the game, including breakable windows, more rotational positions, brought buffs to legends such as Fuse and Bloodhound, with Fuse getting an entire rework to his kit, and Bloodhound getting a buff to his ult, with more buffs to come throughout the next few seasons. And with this new season comes a new Apex Legends tier list. Now, with me only having around 750 hours on the game and only being a plat player, this is a more casual position onto the Apex Legends tier list, considering I am not a pro and this is just a personal opinion on the current state of the legends in the game. If you disagree with my tier list, please let me know, and I'd love to see what y'all think in the comments. With that, I'd love to bring us into the official tier list right now. Starting off, I think immediately Octane's the only person going S tier. Now, the reason why is because there's no other legend that has double the pick rate of the person below them. I mean, it's ridiculous. Everyone uses Octane right now. He has a 34% usage rate, which means 1 out of 3 people are using Octane. There's only 3 people in Apex. That means every single match, most likely, someone on your team is going to be playing Octane. Additionally, his passive, the passive healing, makes it really easy for you to not carry nearly as many syringes, which allows you to carry more shields, more nades, more ammo, something of the sort like that, right? Additionally, on top of that, his overstim that makes him go increasingly fast and keeps his stim length longer and makes him heal. Amazing rework to his tactical. His ultimate, when you can make it to where you get a double bounce with it and then you get stim afterwards, his ultimate can get you almost anywhere in the map and it recharges so fast, and you have 2 of them. Easily by far one of the best legends in the game. Person below that, we have to go to the person with the second most usage rate, Alter. I personally think the breakable windows gave her a passive nerf, and I've stood by that. Her passive nerf from the breakable windows just kind of threw her back, right? But that doesn't mean she's still not viable, you know? You can reposition to high ground, you can get easy rotates, you can use her ultimate as like a fallback system. Really, really strong overall person. I personally wouldn't really use her as a rush in and fight, but she's more of a methodical. You think about what you're doing, where you're playing, and how you're gonna play, right? Now, with the third person we're gonna be going with is Ash. I think she's okay. Um, I mean, then again, I haven't really gone against anyone really good with Ash necessarily, but I mean, her tether, you can kind of get some usage out of it, but usually you're not getting nearly as much use with her ultimate either. If you could play something like Octane instead of Ash, then play Octane. You know, her tether isn't. I mean, it's you're lucky if you get decent use out of it, but then it's like at that point when you throw the tether, you stick them, but then you have to still fight the other people. It's just, and her dash got just nerfed to the ground. I don't think it's very good. Then we have Ballistic. Trash. Trash. His ultimate, I mean, it's good. Um, Issue with his ultimate, you can use it as a augment. Infinite ammo. Oh, whoopie doo. You have Rampart. Just hide behind her shield. You get it more often. I mean, you get a perk that gives you infinite ammo. You get uh, uh, Rampart shields give you infinite ammo. I mean, yeah, maybe the better mobility or the better, what's it called? The better handling, better weapon handling. Yeah, that's great. Not gonna help you out that much overall. Bangalore, we'll go B for Bangalore. I personally think she's strong. Her smokes and her passive speed, being able to open assault bins, stuff like that, really good. I just think there's better options than a Bangalore. Like I'm not mad whenever I see a Bangalore. Like I'm not happy when I see a Ballistic get picked. But when someone goes Bangalore, I'm like, okay, because Bangalore's good. Her ultimate kind of lackluster. I've never seen anyone really get usage out of it. Uh, I mean, it's good for creating space, but that's really about it. Bloodhound. I His rework made him good. Still don't think anyone uses him. No one uses Bloodhound. He's still, a recon, so you get the recon perks, but I mean, there's just so many better options. I mean, why go why go Bloodhound when you can go anyone else, you know? And there's only one other person that's in recon that's worse than Bloodhound, and we'll get to them in a moment. Catalyst. I've never played Catalyst, but from when I play against her, she can be really annoying. It depends on your comp. If you're running a control the building comp, A tier overall, though I'd say B tier. Uh, well, no, her rework on her ult helped her a bit. I still think she's B tier. She's higher up than Bang in my opinion. Um, she's right there in between A and B for sure. She's strong and she can hold down buildings really well. Her tactical, having to run through the goo that slows you, it just completely screws you over. She's strong for sure. I just think there's many other better options. Caustic A tier. Nothing is worse fighting someone in a building and you're just getting gassed and you can't destroy it because it takes like an entire R9 mag to destroy Caustic Trap. And then Caustic comes peeking out and shoots you. And fighting him's like fighting a boss. Because what do you mean when he's in his smoke, his tanks recharge faster and he gets healing? Oh, great. So you're shooting him. He throws a heal. Oh, he's getting passive healed from his fucking gas tank, right? And you're getting gassed out like crazy. You can't see anything. And then, oh, here comes his little lifeline to also heal him as well. And you're fucked, right? You can't fight back or nothing. You're completely screwed over. Conduit B tier. She does everything okay. Like that's how I could put it. She does everything better than average, but she's not anything insane, right? I think she's not the worst. I mean, her ultimate's good if you can get a hit with it. Like if they're stuck in her bubble and they can't run out, it's good. But I don't know. I think her shield regen, by the time she gives you the shield, typically the fight's over. You know, if you're that weak, you're already rotated around healing. Maybe it does work and you can keep on fighting a little bit, but I don't really get ecstatic when I see a conduit though. Crypto. I mean, I'm looking over here at my list that I pre-made just to kind of like give myself a basis of what to think, and I originally put them in C tier, but I I think crypto's B. Crypto's B tier for sure. I mean, he's good with recon, and I think when you're really good with him, you can be one of the best recons in the game, right? His ultimate, completely breaking someone's shield, basically, is just instantly you win the fight, right? Uh, Easy to get scans, easy to get teammates banners, easy to get the ring consoles, easy. I mean, or not the ring consoles, the survey beacons. I mean, it's overall really easy to use him. Well, I wouldn't say easy, but he's really strong. But his entire kit is based off of his drone. So the moment his drone is gone, his util's useless, right? And so I think that kind of nerfs him. Fuse. The fuse buff, high B tier. Higher than Catalyst. Good for mobility. His ultimate is still lackluster. I don't think I've ever been screwed over because of his ultimate, especially shooting it through a wall. I think it's just kind of lackluster. I think they need to keep on buffing him just to make him be more viable compared to someone else like Mad Maggie. I mean, Mad Maggie's tactical is what the ultimate for Fuse would be when you're fighting in a building. And so it's just like, I mean, whatever. Gibby. I hate to do this to Gibby. He's C tier. I mean, his ultimate worst Bangalore ult, in my opinion. Uh, his bubble is really good, but it's on such a long cooldown. I don't think he can do nearly as much as what he needs to do for him to be a strong uh, support. Right? I think there's people who do it better. I think I'd rather have a lifeline because her ultimate is essentially a Gibby bubble, but better. And Lifeline gets her ult pretty relatively fast, in my opinion. I think you can use a Lifeline ult probably every other fight, if not every fight, depending on how you play. Horizon A tier, in my opinion. I think her mobility is really good. And I'm saying this, S tier is only for Octane, by the way. I hate it when people do like S plus and SS and all that. It's like, no, S is the best. Octane, only person going in S tier, right? Because no one else has that pick rate. Back to Horizon though, she's strong, right? Her passive allows you to be able to chase people, and when they drop, you already have the jump, right? Because you don't get that stun. And then her tactical, allowing her to get height that efficiently, really good. Her ultimate, I've never been screwed over by her ultimate, but it's still like a thing that you have to take caution from, especially if they have like nades or arc stars or something like that. It can really screw you over. Lifeline A tier. Don't know. I don't think there's any other support that's better than Lifeline right now. Honestly, arguably higher than Horizon, in my opinion. Uh, I feel like she's very strong with where she's at right now, but she does get countered by one person, and I love this person so much, and I can't wait to talk about her. But Lifeline's very strong. Her ultimate's very strong. Fast healing allows you to give you some protection. Also allows you to still fight in and out of it. Faster heals. Her passive with the Dock Drone allowing to be able to res your teammates. Beautiful. And then also being able to heal your teammates all while you're still fighting. Amazing. Amazing. Love Lifeline. She's super good. I love it whenever I see a Lifeline be used. Loba, I say B tier. I think late game Loba can be really really good. You're able to get ammo, meds, uh, like any nades, anything you really need. But I feel like she's very situational as well because if you're in the middle of the open, her ultimate just gonna leave you sitting there in the open, right? And her rings, being able to have two, really strong. I still personally think she's not nearly as strong as other supports on this list, like Lifeline. Like I'd much rather have a Lifeline than a Loba, and I'd much rather have a Loba than a Gibby. And this is kind of how this list is going. My queen, Mad Maggie, love her so much. Fat counter to Lifeline and Gibby and the windows. I mean everything about her kit so strong, right? Her getting the assault passives where she can auto reload her guns and then she can open up assault bins for attachments. I mean, already strong enough, right? Then you get her ability where she runs with SMGs and shotguns at a base speed like she has her fists out. So she also gets a movement buff, right? And her tactical shoots through anything. I mean, it's beautiful. Newcastle countered, Lifeline countered, Gibby countered. They're in a building, countered. It's insane. And then when you get the power up booster where you can pop your tactical over and over and over, and then you get the upgrade where it is bigger and lasts longer and goes deeper. Oh my God. It is insane. Her tactical shreds through everybody. I love Mad Megan. I just started playing her. Love her so much. A friend of mine put me onto her. Oh, love her. Love using her. Amazing. Mirage. If you have half a brain, Mirage is absolutely garbage. I hate to throw it out there, but he's C tier because the moment you figure out who Mirage is, he's cooked. His ultimate, okay, great, you're distracted for 2 seconds. Then he starts shooting you. Well, now you know which one he is, and every Mirage I've gone up against sucks so much at this game. I mean, they don't hit their shots, and then, oh, he's invisible when he revives. Great. they still hear it. And I feel like every person who uses Mirage reses in the open. They're like, oh, I'm invisible. They'll never know. And you hear the loudest resing noise known to man, and you know exactly where they are. I personally think Mirage could arguably be D tier, but I still think the fact that he's able to cause some sort of chaos and distraction with his ultimate and tactical gives you a recon whenever they shoot it. I think he's okay. Still can't stand him. Newcastle, B tier. B tier. I don't think Newcastle. I'd rather have a lifeline than Newcastle, right? His ultimate. I mean, yeah, you can kind of leap. You can leap to people and you get protection. Uh, I don't think it's all that strong. I once again, Mad Maggie fully counters it, right? And not just Maggie, but I mean, you have nades and then caustic gas can get thrown. There's a lot of counters to Newcastle that just kind of make him not nearly as strong as what he could be. And I think his kit overall, good in practice, not that great for Apex. Pathy, my boy. No one uses him for a reason. Your hitbox is gigantic. Your movement is on a long ass cooldown. Doesn't really get you far either. Your ultimate leaves you sitting wide in the open. Easy. The moment you can track someone on a zip line, I mean, they're screwed, right? And there's no orientation of direction. I just he's not strong anymore. I remember when everyone was using Pathfinder. Now no one uses him, and there's a reason. He's not that strong, right? Rampart. I don't. Rampart's always been a tricky pick for me, right? Because if you're in a map and you're wide, rings in the middle of the open, and you have her, and you're able to get cover with her, A tier. The moment, the moment though, people destroy all three of your walls and you have no more, trash, trash. So I think we'll go C tier for her as well. Very once again situational, right? She could be good, she could in theory, but there's so many better options, right? I'd rather have a Watson Caustic Catalyst for my controllers. I mean they're better for almost every scenario, right? Her ultimate kind of lackluster. Like it does a lot of damage, but you never really use her ultimate, you know. Revenant, most selfish legend in the game. If you are playing on your own and you're solo queuing and you are a fragger and you don't care about your other teammates and you go Revenant, he could be A tier for sure. For sure. The moment you're playing with a team though, he's C tier. Brings nothing to his team. In a team-based game, arguably D tier because of the fact of how selfish he is. I personally can't stand when someone goes Revenant because it's a team based game and his ultimate only helps him. His tactical only helps him. Passives only help him. Most selfish person in the game. Now, yes, if you're a fragger and you can use him really good, he's a really good legend. 95% of the people that use him, though, suck with him. I think that's just kind of what has to be said about him. Seer, I mean, his re ever since his nerf, he's been butt. I mean, like, there's been so many better options than Seer for so long. I mean, it his ultimate is just a big, oh, we're here, we're fighting, come third party us. His tactical, if you can get a hit with it, great. But now that it doesn't deal damage and it doesn't stop people from healing, I mean, it's whatever, right? Sparrow, yeah, B tier. Sparrow's B tier. Now you might be like, why Sparrow B tier? Well, the reason why for this is because Sparrow, despite how strong Sparrow is, right? he's still lackluster for a recon, right? And the reason why I say strong is because his tactical could be a bit better, right? But his ultimate, if you get stuck in his ultimate, you're slowed and you're just constantly taking damage. And then you have to pick, would you either fight the enemy or do you fight his ultimate, right? And then on top of that, you can make it to where his ult can heal you and your teammates if you're in his ult. So it's like his ult's really strong. And then movement, he can double jump almost. It's like you jump, double jump, and then you can instantly double jump again, like the moment you land. Really strong passive for movement. And in this game right now, where it's such a movement heavy meta, having that movement is so, so good. Once again, movement heavy meta. Valkyrie A tier over Horizon. Now, the reason why is because her ultimate gets you anywhere in the map, right? Her passive, the moment you're flying, you're able to see where everyone is, which is amazing. Tactical, you're able to stun enemies in a fight, so that way then you can get free knocks because they can't shoot and they're stun locked, and you get free damage. And then you also get easy movement with her jetpacks. I mean, overall, really, really good kit. And I think she's very, very strong this season with the whole movement. Vantage trash, garbage. And the reason why Vantage is so garbage, I mean that just expresses. I mean, you use her movement, you start flying up, you're just like a sitting duck, can't do shit. Her ultimate's a sniper rifle that can do recon. I'd rather have a bloodhound that can constantly recon, right? Because that's the whole point of the person is to give you constant information, right? And so that's why I'd much rather have a bloodhound, a seer, a crypto, you know, a Valkyrie. Even though Valkyrie doesn't even be giving you that much like information, much rather would have a Valkyrie. My Queen Watson A tier. If you're in a building fighting a Watson, half a brain, you're not gonna win the fight, right? You hit up the zip line, you're stunned by her fences, then boom, instant arc star gets stuck to you, you're dead. You're fighting out in the open, right? She can place down her fences, place down her ult, she gets shield, and then you can't push. Because if you push, you get stunned by her fences. So you have to play smart around her. And yeah, I think she's very, very strong. Wraith, B tier again. I mean, she's good. Don't get me wrong. Very good, very strong legend. I think there's better options in the game than who she is because her tactical, it's good. It just has a slow cooldown, and I think there's better options than what her passive is. Like, yeah, she's in, or what her ultimate is. Her ultimate being able to go through a portal, great. The fact that they gave her more distance, great. I still just think that there's so many better options than Wraith, for movement at least, and so yeah, and I mean that's every legend in the game. And let me know what y'all think about my tier list. If it's good, bad, let me know in the comments. And peace.